Oh, bro, he did such a good job.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
Halloween
Denny.
special, bro. We should have
We
dressed
should have
up,
dressed
bro.
up.
We should
I
have.
know. I have a date, so I could I had green face paint already on me. My mustache is green. You can't see it because of the camera. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll dress up as a pickle, but I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to the date and still be all greened out.
You should just show up as a pickle, bro. She'd be
She would
like,
hit me.
"Oh, so am I getting lucky tonight with some pickle?" I
I,
mean, that's what I would say at least.
no, dude. It's not big. It's an average size. Welcome to episode 3, guys. LS podcast. We got Cherrye in the mix. Don't do that. Anyway, fellow RuneScape player, fellow streamer. GoodVibesGreg now, aka GVO, aka, whatever else you want to call me. Let's go into it, dude. Why do you stream? Why do you stream? I thought you were muted. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were muted for a second.
No, somebody did that scare me bits thing, and it scared the shit out of me.
Oh shit, really?
Why do I stream? Because it's the best job I never applied for.
Same thing, you being a Discord mod, and I mean, you do a pretty kick-ass job on that too.
That was just a role that was given to me. Didn't even sign up for it. I was just one day I was like, "Hey, you look like a Discord mod," and I was like, "Yep, I am now."
Okay, so
And Greg gave me Discord mod, so I was like,
well,
shit.
yeah, I had to for the meme, dude. For the meme, I don't get the hate that you get. I honestly don't, dude. You get a lot of. Well, we poke fun, right? But in the terms of your streaming journey, when did you start?
I started during early beta for Overwatch. So when beta, Overwatch was in beta, that's when I started streaming.
2016?
Oh no, not that far. All right, never mind.
2017?
I can tell you in months. I can tell you in months, like it's a child. About 39 months ago, in some weeks.
Oh, really? Okay, so on Twitch too, right?
Yeah.
You didn't do it
On Kick.
Facebook.
I started on Kick 9 months ago, actually.
Yeah, you started early on. That's right.
Because I got banned off Twitch for saying I'm horny in Defies chat.
That's right, dude. Do you feel that was justified?
No, I don't think it was.
Considering that how we kind of talk in our chats, and
Yeah, but his chat was even spicier than ours, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty spicy in there. We have a guest appearance, by the way. My girlfriend in the background eating food.
What's she eating?
She's real. Homemade southern shit my mom made.
Gator. Oh, okay.
She's not paid. Are you paid? Tell the people you're not paid. Shaking your head.
Did I
pay you to say you're not paid? She said no.
Oh Jesus, dude! So you started playing Overwatch. I'm assuming.
Oh my god, yeah. So what happened when I first started streaming? I was really into Overwatch at the time, and it was I streamed Overwatch, and I still have a few clips on Twitch here and there of me playing Overwatch, and it was just a solid 2 months. I didn't even hit affiliate. That's how bad it was streaming Overwatch.
Damn.
And my buddy who used to stream, I annoyed the living shit out of him to give me a +1 to the point where he just straight up stopped streaming. I think it was my fault because I kept annoying him about it.
Really? When you're first getting into it, you said, "Hey." You said
I was hey,
go in.
Yeah, and I kept sending him clips and shit. Some people do that to me, and I can see how annoying it can get. Just look at my clip. Well, I'm so funny in it.
Yeah.
Chill.
I don't know you like that yet.
Stupid thing was we went to high school together.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I knew him.
So after Overwatch, you didn't hit affiliate. What did you end up doing next after Overwatch? You said 2 months or something like that. 3 months.
Yeah, it was about 2 months. Okay. This was early on. They did an announcement how they were gonna come out with Group Iron Man. So me and a bunch of IRL buddies, we had an idea. I was like, hey man, we're all gonna do Group Iron, and there was 7 of us, and we were like, hell yeah, that'd be great. And I was like, what if I just start streaming RuneScape so I can build up a community for when we start doing Group Iron Man? And this is the initial reason why I started streaming RuneScape was because of Group Iron Man.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Because I think I met you your second or third hardcore, so I didn't know.
I think it was the second one.
Was it the second one? Okay, I didn't know anything. How did you die on the first one?
Disconnected. Second one, disconnected. Third one, disconnected. Fourth one, disconnected. But the fifth one, is still alive. Actually, the fourth one I died doing Bandos. That was the only one I didn't die doing a disconnect.
Oh, I remember that Bandos clip. Oh, that was a sad day.
Nah, that was a good death. That was on me. I
Yeah.
drank a Super Restore instead of a Cerebro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of painful. It was kind of
So I was
painful, but
doing 6-0 method for Bandos with a Bofa. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's really finicky, and I was just learning it too. I was really dumb. I don't know why I was practicing on the hardcore.
yeah, that sounds dumb. That sounds
Yeah,
dumb.
it was
How many
like you get this like
Mhm.
you get like you've played hardcore, right?
Yeah.
You ever done something and like you get this instinct like you should leave right now. I
Mhm.
got that instinct and I did not leave, and then I died.
Mhm. You get that rush though, right?
Oh, bro, it's so insane. So I used to skateboard a lot, and I used to be like this adrenaline junkie, and playing a hardcore gives me like that just a tiny bit of what I used to feel.
Yeah.
You remember when we were doing a hardcore Diablo 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rush, because you've died a few times when we were in a party together.
Mhm. Mhm. Or I've
That
had close
rush of like
calls and
almost dying. Yeah, it's like oh
yeah.
my oh.
I felt
Yeah,
it when we did the PvP on WoW. We were both hardcore.
bro.
I
One v
can't
oneing a warlock is so stupid.
yeah. I can't believe you crit me by the way. You crit like half my health and I was like, "Well, yeah, goodbye." I mean, it's level 10. It was like 4 hours of work, but whatever, you know. I was like, "All right, later." But I had a good rush to it. I want to bring those back, but again, it's like you got to put the hours
Leveling
in.
it up to 10 is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, got to buy the gear, got to buy yeah. So going back to like the RuneScape journey, I mean, cuz that was like when I first met you. And that's when I met you, that's when you were like building your community and everything like that. Like if you want to talk about that whole journey, but what was your favorite thing like in that arc as a streamer?
My favorite thing was when I was talking with Adam, Bodie Ginger,
Mhm.
and he was shit faced enough to give me mod in his chat. That was, I think, my highlight.
I never knew that. I honestly never knew how you got mod in Bodhi's.
He was really drunk playing chess, and I was like, "So, are you winning, son?" And he's like, "Nah, man, they're cheating. They're cheating. They're cheating."
Mhm.
And I just kept messing with him, and then I started playing a few games of chess with him, and he's like, "Cheating. You're cheating. They're all cheating." And I'm like, so he ended up just giving me mod.
Damn. Do you still have mod in there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
And then I met him that year, which was also amazing.
Yeah. No, I bet he's actually like a chill guy. I only popped in his stream like I don't know, a
Super
handful of
chill. You would
times.
not believe. He always introduces himself as Adam. It's never like, "Hey, my name is Bodie. I'm the streamer." No, it's just like, "My name is
Oh,
Adam."
that's cool. I never knew that.
I did not do that. I was like, "Hi, I'm Cherrye."
Hello. No, I feel like, I feel a little weird calling myself like Good Vibes Official or Good Vibes Greg. I'm like, nah, you just have to call me Greg.
Gregory.
So I guess let's go into the dramatics of streaming just because this podcast is supposed to help, new streamers or even old streamers trying to get out of a certain headspace. But what was like a lot of nuances that you have been in your streaming journey? Like what were like some obstacles you had to go through, which I know some of them. So depends on what you want to go
Um,
through, but try to give some advice and some insight like what you've done.
I think the most stupidest like thing was if you were known to play like one game, and if you were to play like a different, let's just put this an example, but it's a true example. Like if you play RuneScape a lot,
Hmm.
and then you go to play like say, for example, Warcraft, you'll have people come in and like, "Oh wow, RuneScape 3's updates look weird. Is this RuneScape 3?" And they'll just constantly make
Mm.
that joke, and you're like, "Come on, man." It's
What
like
do you
they
think that
only support
is?
you if you play RuneScape. I don't fucking know. I guess RuneScape viewers only like RuneScape.
I mean, I'll have to argue with that. I think I've gotten people to. Well, no, you're kind of right. The chat interaction is more engaging when I'm on RuneScape for sure. But I don't think. I mean, I don't. You might be right. Actually, you might be right. Can we get some insight in people's chats right now?
I'm seeing true damn RuneScape viewers.
So let's ask a question to the RuneScape community. What's your second go to game?
Nobody likes RuneScape. RuneScape's not that bad. It's just
Now, people like RuneScape. People like RuneScape. When you get into it, here's the thing about RuneScape. It's because you invest so much time into it. You like watching other people who have done the same thing. So it kind of validates your quote unquote grind, right? I feel like that. I feel like a lot of people cope on RuneScape. I'm not gonna lie.
My go-to second game changed for a while. Back when Taken King was a thing for Destiny 1, I used to play
Mm,
the shit out of that game. And then when Destiny 2 came out, I played the shit out of Destiny 2. Then it kind of fell off. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It kind of got weird.
it didn't have that Destiny 1 vibe to it.
No, no, I didn't.
I don't know if it's because like I played with other people or different people, but when what was it, Vaulted Glass came out, holy, that was sick.
Ooh, I still think Taken King raid was the best, hands down. That was amazing.
Destiny 2 viewers are weird too. I have seen like they get a little toxic because of the game, but I've seen people get like toxic to the streamers as well, and like kind of like how the RuneScape community can be.
I got a question. It says, "Hey Cherry, do you like Wendy's?" Yes, Bradley, I like Wendy's.
Do you like it
What
when
about
these
Wendy's?
nuts hit your chin?
You know what? I think that like the thing I did not like the most about RuneScape viewers was how clicky it was. It was so clicky.
Be on the same side with you. Um, and thankfully, like my community has been pretty genuine. And sometimes you can kind of go through the bullshit, right? Of who's not
Yeah.
genuine. But I just don't like it when people like backseat account and tell you what to do on your account.
Oh man.
It's totally different from backseat gaming. I will be like, hey, I did something wrong on this raid. Could someone help me out? That's fine. You know, like, oh, by the way, you can do 3 puzzles instead of 4 puzzles. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Knowledge is cool, but when somebody is like trying to take over your account,
Oh yeah. Well, I've done many remakes on hardcore, and they're like, "Nah, man, you should do it this way." And like, and I don't want to come off as a dick, but I've done this many times. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it my way. I don't need.
yeah,
And I've lost a few viewers because it was a little more mean than that.
yeah, that's fair because like I don't know. I experienced this from secondhand, you know, and I'm not going to name any names for their identity, but this guy would always get shit on for how he did PVM. But the reason why he did it was because he thought it was fun. It wasn't the most efficient way, but he enjoyed it. And people are like, you do this, do that. And I'm like, that's the beauty of an MMO, especially RuneScape. You play however you want. Like my sister made a skiller account. Like, yeah, she could have fucking raided. I know, but right? Like, she has fun with it. She has fun
Even
with
I
it.
was like, Skiller.
Oh,
Ooh.
yikes.
Ooh, yucky.
Yeah, man.
My
So,
favorite is when they link you a video. They're like, you should watch this video. This is how you do it.
like a YouTube video. Yeah. So, here's a very good question, bro. What do you want out of streaming now? Because I know, it's been kind of an interesting journey, and like I always like to ask this
Ups
question.
and then the downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just honestly, I hate to say this, but just have a good time and like have a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like just to have a
it's
few
not
homies to
cringe.
hang out and talk to,
Yeah.
and
Why do you
I don't
hate
know, just
saying
really
that?
have some.
Why do you hate saying that?
Because that's what Greg says. He's like, I'm here for the good vibes.
Okay. I don't go okay. I don't do no kawaii pose, no anime pose like that, bro. Oh, just here for the good vibes,
Kawaii.
dude. I can see how you hate because I even for me, I'm just like just trying to be humble enough and like just want to hang out with dudes. Check us. Just vibe. I think he's trying to bait the bits. Did someone
No, you heard that in the mic, right?
I heard it for a split second. Did someone play a sound alert? What was it?
Yeah, it was Scotland Forever, and it plays at like 500% max volume.
That's beautiful. That's awesome that you have community to kind of kill your ears. That's awesome, dude.
And break a headset. Appreciate it.
What can we kind of get like a play by play or like how you felt when you got really close and being almost a Twitch partner?
I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna get it the first apply, and I got denied. And then I went hard the second time, got denied again. Then I was like, I'm gonna take a break. So I took a 2-month break, and went from like an 80 average down to like a 45, and then I kind of just stopped streaming as hardcore as
Mm-hmm.
much, and I just
Yeah.
kind of like what I'm doing now. I was like, I stream when I want to. I don't have a set schedule anymore. And I do appreciate all the homies that still come in and hang out and talk to me and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like familiar faces. I always like pop in and just ask you how you're doing. What can you go into? What are the Billy Boys? What is that?
So Billy is a actor in adult entertainment with other men, and his name is Billy. And if you see all the Billy emotes, that's Billy. Billy approve, where he rips off his shirt, or
Okay. I, I never knew that. That's good lore. And if you guys, for context for people, that's he's in a clan called Billy Boys. So now that gives me more context of who you are as a streamer.
may his soul rest in peace.
Oh, he died. Oh, well, my condolences, dude. Oh, that's that guy.
Yep, that's that
Oh.
guy.
Oh. Wow. Damn, that guy's ripped. That guy could shred
Never
a
had
fucking
six-pack
butthole.
ads. You got hit by a drunk driver? Hot damn.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sad.
car accident? Oh shit, that's real then. Whole.
Okay, don't do that. Because I did it recently, but mine it was easy, I guess, in a way. In terms of a rebrand, and I don't know
I'm
if you're
thinking of doing
memeing
the.
or what would this rebrand like? Why consider it? I guess.
Never thought of that. It's just I get mistaken for a woman a lot. I think it's mostly the name and not how I look.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of both, respectfully. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So it's a little too feminine, though. Is what you're
Yeah.
feeling on that? And so, do you want like more of a? Well,
I like
actually,
a
hold up.
masculine name, but like just
Yeah, where did Cherrye come from?
not. So I used to play a lot of single player RPGs, and I would always give my characters bright red hair, and then I'd name them Cherry. The exact way
Oh,
I spell it on Kick, with an E at the end and everything.
okay.
And I usually get that name on almost every game I play, to be honest. It's weird.
Yeah, Cherrye with the knee. David says before I knew Cherrye, I thought he was a girl. So Todd the Rod, excellent. You know what I mean? Like
That one wasn't the best name I came up with.
Todd the Rod. Give me some names, man. What are some names for the rebrand?
Well, not really. Like, I wasn't really thinking of Todd the Rod as an actual name.
Mm-hmm.
That's more something I just say for shits and giggles when I'm doing like Monkey or some shit. I'm like, you can call me Todd
Oh.
the Rod.
Ooh, Fat Lunch Lady would go hard though. Like for a meme. Don't look at mine. Don't look at my chat.
Fat Cherry. Denny, come on, baby. Femboy? I was thinking about that one too, but like at a certain point, I'm not gonna look like a femboy anymore.
You fucked up, dude.
So I have to ask the chats, is there any questions that y'all might have for either me or Gregory? I came in with host mentality. Let me switch it up.
No, dude. I wanted to get I wanted to get to know you a little bit more. And we have talked outside, right? A whole bunch of either drama or how we feel about the Kick platform. I wanted to just gas you up. I wanted to show people that, you're not weird. You're not the weirdo on Monkey app. You know what I mean? You're actually like a genuine dude and not a lunch lady. You know what I'm saying?
I used to have a crush on my lunch lady.
Me too, actually. She was not hot. Just a heads up. She was very friendly though. A lot of personality.
Oh, mine was a dude. I guess you can call it lunch man. I gotta ask the question: at what point do you see yourself moving on from OSRS, if at all, and do you think it would be for the better? Yes to the last part of that question. It would definitely be for the better. Be for the better, as long as I like commit to it. And when I see myself moving on is, I guess, when I just don't want to play it anymore. Does that make sense? Like when I feel like I'm finally bored with this game. I'm done playing a 30-year-old game.
I think it's okay to stream it every now and then.
Yeah, like occasionally, but it's just people expect you to play that game and that game only. That's the thing I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
And they won't support you if you're playing other games. It's weird.
It's just really like how I see it. And this is maybe anybody who struggles with like streaming only Fortnite or only Call of Duty, because I have seen streamers at least on this Kick platform, right? You kind of have to just kind of like build your brand around, hey, I'm a guy who actually plays all MMOs and continuously play and meet people from all those different MMOs, which is tough. It's hard work. RuneScape, it's a little easy because like there's just such a like a big thriving community from that, which you see growth, you see very fast progress when you stream RuneScape. I think anyway,
So
quote
this is
unquote.
my advice to any like new streamers that plan on just playing RuneScape, right? Like, yeah, you'll get growth quick, but it's not growth that will stay with you if you ever decide to move on from RuneScape, is what I mean. Like, it'll be there if you just want to play RuneScape and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. All right, so I gotta ask a question. Besides old RuneScape, what kind of stuff makes either of you nostalgic? The nostalgic factor for me in RuneScape is completely gone. I know that.
Yeah, that one's gone for me too, because now I see it as like a whole different game.
I feel like I play it now more of out of like obligation, and you never
David,
want to feel that way towards a game.
yeah, David says, look at Hamlin's. He was a RuneScape streamer, and then he went to Fortnite and went big. True, but he's making he's making a point, right? Like, eventually, well, and that's the thing too. Like, he's committed to Fortnite. I'm assuming David. I don't really know Hamlin's as much, but I think that's the point. Is like some streamers or content creators might get really just tired of the genre for a little bit, and when they try something new, you're gonna dip. You're not gonna have that peak like you used to, but you could get it back. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen as much growth when I play like spooky games, but I have a lot more fun when I play them. And I think like what you have to
They are
do,
very entertaining to watch too.
yeah, they're very entertaining. And but like I think the biggest thing is when you switch categories or segments, and not I'm not talking about like MMOs because that's what we do. But when I went to RuneScape to like spooky games, and say I dedicated like 3 months of spooky game streams, as the content creator, and this is for everyone listening to us, you're gonna have to put your content on YouTube. You're gonna have to kind of grow outside, because I think Cherry and it was so easy to grow just playing the game, which not a lot of streamers get
Yeah,
that. Not a lot of streamers get that. So my biggest advice is to, if you want to grow your community more and not have just quote unquote RuneScape, quote unquote Fortnite, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight. I don't know
oh,
how.
that's an awful game. I don't know how people can
Man,
play that constantly.
man, and like no offense to people who are Dead by Daylight streamers, I just can see it, and I'm like, how do you like
Oh
you?
yeah.
I look at you like a RuneScape streamer. I'm like, you must be tired of this game.
I mean, there's nothing new in Dead by Daylight though. It's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, just a new killer or a different map.
Yeah, you're either killer or you're not killer. It's just like
Yeah,
playing Among Us. It's either you're an imposter or you're not an imposter. So I'm not saying streaming RuneScape is going to be like a quick thing. It's still you need to have the personality, and
yeah.
there's a lot of people who stream that really shouldn't stream. I'm not naming names or anything. It's just like you can tell when you go to the stream, you're like,
Yeah, you still have to be entertaining, like especially RuneScape or any MMO, right? And you feel like it's like either slow, your chat slow. Um, MMO streamers, to me, they're like just chatting streamers. You kind of have to have a couple interesting topics lined up, like current game news. What do you think about the new poll? Have a discussion about it as you're grinding on the game. Or, I think Cherry and I are kind of similar, but we kind of just, haha, I'll suck your cock if you suck mine. Anyway, you know what I mean?
haha, I'll be thinking about his cock while I'm sucking your cock. Haha.
But that's one way to get like some chat engagement, because people are just like, what is happening, what's going on, and kind of creates goofy clips and memes too. But I think that's another thing for MMO category streamers. You have to be entertaining or have something engaging.
You have to do something different. I mean, it's not different, but like something more unique, more your style.
Mm-hmm. Like, you have to create lore in your channel, right? Like, I know you have like your channel points, which I don't even know where your sound alerts come from, but I know there's just lore behind it.
At some point, somebody said this is funny, and they send me a YouTube clip, and I'm like, that is funny. I'll make it into an alert. Or somebody clipped something I did, and I'm like, that's another alert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you kind of have to keep your community engaged, and you have to create lore. You have to like create that dream or vision for your community. Does your community like you, Cherry? If they met you at a bar, do you think one of them would buy you a drink?
I think they would try to have sex with me. Yeah, I mean, but
Hmm.
well, I guess they would buy me a drink. I guess on the off chance that I'd put out,
Would you put out?
they'd be like, "Damn." I mean,
Who would you put out
eh,
for? You know, I know there's a couple community members.
number
Who?
one gifter, top gifter. Right
Top
now it's
gifter
Kago.
chat.
So
Top gifter chat. Any gifters in Cherry or my stream, we will shout you out at the end of the podcast. Are you
yeah.
what tips or advice would you do or give? I'm sorry. What tips or advice would you give to new streamers to generate subs?
Oh, to generate subs.
Let's get into this topic.
I mean, you know me. I'm not the worst at baiting for subs. Sell out. I mean,
Is there a good balance between how you navigate
you
your
have to
stream?
find that. You have to find that medium. So what I've learned is, if you're willing to shave your eyebrows, you can get some gifted. If you're willing to humiliate yourself,
Nope.
you're gonna get some gifted.
Oh yeah, I'll agree to that. So, and that's a thing too, and that's a fine line as well. You know, as a person, pride, ego, whatever you want to call it. Give me 1 second.
Chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala,
Someone follow
and
me.
you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot.
Thank you for the follow. My alert didn't pop up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can we go back? What was I saying?
I don't even remember.
No.
Baiting subs.
I was talking about ego and things like that. But if you treat it as content and then like, you know, again, post it on your socials, be like, oh my God, look at this. This is fucking funny. Like if you have no shame and you know it's for content, then I think you'll be good as like, yeah, 5 gifted. Sure. I'll call my
One
ex.
thing you shouldn't do is when they like you first, like the new people, like they first come into your live stream, you shouldn't immediately try baiting subs off them.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
It's just
It's
poor
bad
taste.
taste. Mm-hmm.
I always leave when I come to a live stream. They're like, "Hey, thanks for the follow, man. So what are you doing with that primer? All right, you have going."
Oh yeah, I have gotten that a couple times. Not for
Like, at
me.
least give me like
Not for me.
buy me dinner or something. Shit.
I think another. This was on Twitch back in the day. Kick, I don't do as much. Like when I get like new people in here, you know, again, have a genuine conversation. The number one thing I think for advice for people who are growing out on streaming, you get somebody in your chat willing to talk to you, just have a conversation and see if they come back next time. And if they do, you did a great job. And then the time after that,
it's like dating a woman. You gotta invest time in it. You gotta ask them how their day is. You gotta pretend to care. You know.
I don't know if that's what does your girlfriend think about you? Let's go into this.
She's gonna hit me.
Yeah, she should.
She hits me all the time.
Sucking dick
too far away
for
right
subs.
Soul, hey, how you doing?
Interesting.
Why don't you come over here?
Yeah, no, but you just build a conversation, a community, like your first thing, and me doing this for 2.5 years, like you should still think that you're building a community. You should not, like what you said, hey, where's your prime? What's your whatever? But when you have a segment in your stream, you know, have it fun. Make a bit. Say, hey, is there any mom credit cards in the chat? For a low price of $4.99, I'll suck your dick every month. You know, you have some tasteful talk. Like, of course, as a streamer, you want to get paid for your efforts and entertain, but you don't want to shove that down on people's throats either.
If you want to know a cringy thing, well, I wouldn't say cringy, kind of like a creepy thing I used to do when I first started streaming was if I talked to somebody enough and they come to the live stream enough, I had this PowerPoint with their Twitch name, and if they told me their real name, and then I'd have their real name next to it, and then like random facts about them or shit they told me that day, I'd have it all written down in a PowerPoint.
I don't think that is creepy. I think, like, again, you know, you're taking streaming. It's a hobby. It can be a career. It's literally just community building.
You told me where you lived. I wrote that down.
Okay, maybe not. Well, maybe it's genuine. Like, okay, oh, you're European. I know your time zones.
I'm
But
actually being genuine. I did all this.
yeah, well, no, but I think you're building a like again, if you want to look into like a business sense, it's clientele in a sense. You know your viewers. You know your demographic. I don't think that's creepy. I think that's smart. Also, obviously it can look creepy if you have like their name with their face and like
I don't like pictures of them. No,
yeah,
it's
no,
just-
I'm just but making it like weird, right? But like having like an Excel spreadsheet when you first start going out, and maybe or if you just have a hard time remembering things, and you like this person but you don't want to forget what they like said the last week. Like, oh shit, hey, by the way, how was that wedding you went to, or what was that vacation? And then talk about its talking points, and then you talk about
How's
vacations.
that baby?
How was that baby? How was that sex you had last night with that dude? Right? Like,
Well, did you rap it? Because with me, you wouldn't have to.
anyway, that's weird. I think that's good advice. I think writing down, viewership is not a bad idea. Can't be seen weird. Yeah. What are you laughing? What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about?
Fucking David said, "How's the STI?"
My thing, if I get a sub, I'll poke that booty with my tongue.
Tongue punch that fart box.
Yeah, I'm never subbing to you, dude.
Oh, dude, do you remember the first time you used your mom's credit card? Mine was to buy RuneScape membership.
Really? That was probably my dad's
yeah.
credit card. Yeah.
She was so scared it would get stolen online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like this is when RuneScape membership was like $5.
Yeah. Cheap. It was hella cheap.
What is it like?
Remember you could buy it
What's
like at
it now?
GameStop. It's 12 or 15. 10, 12, or 15. One of the three.
I like how World of Warcraft was like 15 a month, and that's it. That's it. That's past 20 years, 15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, that one you do gotta sell out. Sometimes you're like, I'm just free to play it till somebody gives me a bond. Anybody in the chat want to give me a bond?
To be honest, though, somebody will, right? If you play RuneScape well enough.
You used to be able to mail Jagex membership, for,
Mhm.
like money. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Oh shit, damn, David, you old.
Yeah, we need to put him in the grave. Put him in the dirt. How do you like your
Buried in his
how do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like my eggs always over easy and fermented.
It's a little weird.
Takes a few extra minutes, but
what's your go-to like breakfast?
usually do like just a wrap, like eggs, like an over easy. Well, no, if it's in the wrap, I usually do scrambled.
Okay.
But if it's like an egg sandwich, over easy with some mayonnaise, with the
I knew you were
yolk
gonna say
dripping down your
mayonnaise.
skin. Miracle Whip mayonnaise, the same thing, honestly.
Oh, dude, I hate mayonnaise. Do you like feet play? You like anything with feet?
No, I'm not into toes. I like to make jokes about her feet because she doesn't like it, but no, I'm not into toes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try to kink shame on this podcast, but people who are into feet, I don't understand it. What about furries? What do you think about them?
About as bad as bronies. No offense to anybody like who's a furry or a brony, but like no.
It's pretty close to the RuneScape community, huh? There's probably somebody out there. They were weird. I don't understand how you get a fursona, they say.
A fursona or a Sonic Chew or whatever the hell they call it.
Ugh, that's even worse.
If you are in your 20s, early 30s, late 30s, or anywhere between the ages of 20 and 50 and playing RuneScape.
Oh, yeah. Who is the oldest RuneScape streamer you've seen?
That old ass dude.
Yeah. Dad's...
I don't remember his name.
Dad's... God, what was...
He was older than my grandpa. That's how old he was.
Bro, that guy would be like smoking cigarettes, drinking Fireball.
That dude was old as shit.
Yeah, dude. What would
your
your
my dick always smells like a foot?
What would your stripper name be if you decided?
Cherrye.
Like, so you
It's
would
a stripper name.
It is a stripper name. You would play off the female name.
Yeah, that's my stripper name. I guess technically my live stream is kind of like me trying to be a stripper.
Yeah, you're never gonna get partner. I'm just joking, dude. I'm just joking. What's the easiest 5 gifted you've ever gotten?
Started the live stream
Besides-
once and I immediately got 5 gifted, and that was it. That was the easiest. I didn't do anything, and I was like, damn, I'm just starting, lads.
That's support right there. I was gonna say that's usually just true support.
What was the easiest 5 though?
In terms of like if you were like baiting subs, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know, what was the easiest? I think one was just like this dude really wanted an emote added to the channel, and I was like, 5 gifted, man, I'll add it. I was gonna add it later that day, but oh yeah, hot sauce. So I had like this
Okay, go on.
Carolina Reaper hot sauce, and I made a shot glass worth of it. And I think, I think I did. It's 25 gifted for that, and I had an empty stomach. I had to end the live stream after like, I think it was like 15, 20 minutes because I was just in so much pain. It was horrible.
Oh god, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I could. I do stuff like that, but if I know my body, I will not do it. Somebody did Pepsi. Someone told me I think 5 gifted for Pepsi and milk, or maybe 20. I can't remember, dude. I guess it's a chemical reaction that like does something to your stomach that you're not supposed to have. I didn't know that. I read it, so I'm like having anxiety as well. I'm just like, all right, guys, I'll be right back. I put my stream on the BRB, and I just was throwing up. I think I had to end stream too after that. That was crazy.
How did it taste?
Not bad, but
Really?
it does this chemical reaction in your stomach that you're not supposed to have as a human. So don't ever do it. So this is for the advice for the people who are watching this on YouTube or listening in. You're a new streamer. Listen to your body, know your body. This is for like 24-hour streams as well. Like just
Don't
know
sell your body.
Yeah, don't. Really. Don't. I know we're in
Unless it's for a good price.
Okay, maybe not. I know we're in the business of also like, content, generating some type of like subs if you'd like to think that. And again, some people don't even care about that either. I'm just saying that if you'd like, just know your limits as a streamer, like what your body can do. And just don't
Know
put
your body count.
Know your body count. Know your body count. What the fuck? What do you Cherrye? All right. So realistically though, just because of the time constraint that I do have.
Oh yeah, he has a date tonight, lads. I forgot about that.
What any other advice that you give to maybe new streamers who are listening on this? I know we were kind of like dicking around for a couple things, but I think this has been really good insight. But any insight or maybe anything that you just hate seeing at the moment on the Kick platform? I know you're on both, but
okay, on the Kick platform. Oh man, dude, the people that just constantly spam, just like, and then they leave. They just spam their emotes, and you're like, bro, can you? Look, I got your tab, bro. I got you locked in, bro. It's like you could like if you want to lurk for then that's fine. You could drop one emo, that'd be fine, my man. I know you're there. I appreciate you, but like constantly spamming it every like. I had this dude do it like every like 30 seconds, and I had to talk to him. I was like, bro, stop. Seriously, just stop.
Yeah. I think, and I've noticed that too, right? But like having those conversations, be like, hey, by the way, like I'm streaming right now, and that's cool, but like don't do that. That's not for me. I've gotten to the point where I'm just banning them because like that's not
really.
Oh yeah, and that might be a dick move, and I get it, but like that's just not who I am. Like if you don't want to be part of my community because I'm giving you content as well, like cool. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's fucked up.
That I've noticed was this dude. He's coming like I think like 6 times now. He gave me a follow, and I know he wanted me to follow him back, all because he's a streamer, but I never did. So every time he comes in, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he drops his emote. He'll talk for a bit, and then he's gone. A couple days later, he's like, "Hey man, yeah, I'm about to hop on. How you doing? Emote drop gone."
Yeah, people are looking at a follower count like it means something. Those follows don't count if they don't enjoy either you as a person. Like you're just making a bad name for yourself amongst the whole.
What's the point of having like 1,000 followers if there's only like 10 people that ever click in, if that?
Yeah, and maybe
or
you
your
get 2
chat's
chatters.
Nothing but like emotes.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's weird.
That's what I've gotten to that point where I'm like, to be honest, man, thanks for following. But if you're like actually looking for some type of gain for me, I'm not. Like, I can't. I have. If you want to be a part of like a team, like cool. I have like look, we got Lurker Squad. Like we're able to join and network with people. Like there's places for that. But like people need to know where to promote themselves and where not to. Like this, like I want to keep gassing everybody up who is on this podcast, and I will give a
So
go on.
we said, have you guys heard of this new hour thing? Like the new hourly thing is mainly meant for big streamers. Oh, so it's only big streamers. So
It's going to be
he'll
for
never
people.
make it.
It's going. It's going for people who can hit those metrics. I don't think it. I
Like
mean,
100 viewers. Shit.
I think it's 66 on a niche category, like 78 or 75 for main, like RuneScape, COD, Fortnite, whatever. You have to hit like 210 subs, gifted,
Damn.
non-gifted, 46 direct, I think. 1,500 followers. So yeah, in that regard, sure, a follower count does matter if that's what you're trying to build, but
There'd be no point in having the followers if you don't have any of the other things at all.
exactly. The other thing, the reason why I think when this is going to be opened up for a lot of streamers is like, I mean, realistically, I know I'm multicasting by the way, but realistically, if I was partnered on Twitch and I had a fucking community, again, like say 100, 200 plus, whatever, I think that's kind of their reasoning, right? Like a lot of, I feel like once this comes out and it opens up for everybody, I mean, honestly, it might push a couple Twitch people off the platform. I don't know though, or not. Maybe you just multicast, or maybe you do Kick and Twitch, and maybe YouTube and something. You know what I mean? So there's a whole bunch of like interesting avenues that a streamer or content creator can go once this opens up to the public.
How do you think the chat feels about the multicasting thing? I mean, I still do the multicasting, but I could see, like, I think people just don't like it when you're doing multicast. It's not like I still read both chats at like the same exact speed. Like I don't miss any of the messages and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because my
I
stream's not that big.
well, and then also like I fully moved, right? And so a lot of my community knows where I'm really at. But, you know, for the people who are mobile or have a VPN at work or want to tune in because they prefer Twitch, well, this gives them another avenue to consume my content. I understand why people would be like, "Oh, I don't want to watch this guy because he's multicasting," but and like I don't want to dick down Twitch right now, but if you and I had the same feeling too, guys, but if you have like a certain platform that you're really stuck on, I think it's okay to be open-minded. But I also understand.
Fluff hosted me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I heard something. But
Fluff taking the host, man.
double dip, big man, get all the ad revenue. I mean, the ad revenue is like barely anything on Twitch too.
Oh, it's like $4 a month on Twitch.
Yeah,
It's
it's
you
not
can
that.
walk outside and find $4.
Yeah, it's not that crazy, but I do think that I do want to provide more ways to consume my content, right? But I also think everybody should be open-minded. Like, again, not to badmouth any platform, but every platform is gonna have their big news headlines. I mean, every platform has some interesting data privacy or parent company. You know what I mean? So it's like ethically we can't consume. I get the argument. Am I here for a bigger paycheck? Sure, I am. You know, do I commit?
If I can make this into a career, then I 100%. I'd be down.
Yeah.
But like, that's not the main goal.
Yeah. But I think people need to take it in and be like, well, this streamer that I like watching for 2.5 years or 3 years or whatever, and he wants to do A, B, and C. The people who OnlyFans, people who watch you, they'll understand it, man. They'll get it. So I just think the loyalty part is interesting, and I get it because I was there, but now I'm like, damn, there's so many options for a content creator to do whatever.
Exactly.
So how's your community feeling it? You know, like how do they feel?
I've gotten 90% of them to do the Kick thing, but if I don't tell them I'm on Kick, then they're not on Kick. Like they don't really hang out or do anything on Kick unless
Mhm.
like at the end of my Twitch. Because I usually what I do lately is I'll do both up till like probably like 5-ish in the evening. Then I'm like, all right, it's gonna be Kick only from here on like Cherrye After Dark type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm only on Kick at night, and that's the only time I'll see them switch over to Kick. I assume they don't, because I haven't seen them in any other streams or anything like that. They
Mhm.
don't use Kick unless I'm on it.
Yeah. Which makes sense, right? You're like their content creator. Like, okay, I'll watch Cherrye when he goes live. I do think that it would be nice, like with Discord, right? Like, oh, it shows that he's now on this, but they don't do that yet. So I think what you're doing is really smart. Like, I'm here, and then you tell everybody, hey, I'm about to move, and you kind of keep that in a set way.
Also, when I'm on Kick, I feel like I'm much more free because I could do more of a variety. Yeah, I don't know what it
Hmm.
is, but like when I'm on Twitch, I feel like I should just only play RuneScape. But then, like when I'm on Kick, I feel like I'm freer to do my own thing and play whatever I want and just do whatever I want.
Hmm. I definitely vibe with. I don't know why that is either. I've been experiencing that, but it feels a little bit more authentic and genuine. Like you get like you get Cherrye. You know, I get Cherrye on Twitch, which is a little different. Then I get Cherrye, and you do whatever sometimes, but
Yeah, I've known to loosen up on Kick quite a bit.
yeah, yeah.
We're
Again,
on
you kind of have to have a good baseline on where you can loosen up, but I think people can appreciate you being that genuine on the platform.
having more fun, being more myself.
Yeah, yeah. How do you wanna close this thing out, man?
All right, so if you were to suck feet, whose feet would you suck? Mine or his? In the comments only.